sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, with David Aldridge joining us on the sideline. Now when we take a look at this matchup, Clark, many are expecting a blowout. What about you?
I'm not quite so sure. Clearly on paper, one team certainly seems to be the favorite. But that doesn't mean they're a lock to win it. In this league, we know anything can happen.
Now here's more. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Banks to Gervin. 6 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Not really his range, and it's off target. It's to Free. Here's Houston. Here's Hubbard. Hubbard by Mitchell. Houston passes to Free. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. They get it again. Robinson. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And this demonstrates his strong work ethic. His teammates appreciate how hard he goes on the offensive glass.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Moore passes to Gilmore. Banks kicks to Moore. Pass to Gervin. Back to Moore. Mitchell in the corner. Takes the 13-footer. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Hubbard. Hubbard by Mitchell. Robinson passes to Houston. Here's Free. Over Gervin. Free can't get it to go. Mitchell outside. Moore outside. In the corner. Gervin with it. Robinson pulls it in.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
Inside. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Absolutely merciless.
Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Gilmore. Here's Gervin. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's World B3. Count that bucket.
That's got to be frustrating for the defense. Free is just superb at taking hits on the way up.
San Antonio calls timeout. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
You know, basically they got outworked on the glass in that one. They did not grab their share of rebounds in that particular game.
Poor rebounding is a recipe for disaster. You're not getting second chances or denying the other team possessions.
to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
He was just a bit out of position on the screen. He tried to make up for it, but he got caught.
Always a tricky play to call, but the refs were right on it.
Here's Houston. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bulls in Chicago. Out left to the wing. Pass to Free. 5 to shoot. Over Gervin. Free can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 6. Outside Gervin. Mitchell dishes to Gervin. Now here's Banks. Gilmore passes to Banks. Moore in the corner. And Gervin kicks to Banks. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Just absolutely tenacious, guys. He stuck right on him defensively. Really bothered that shot.
Robinson uses the glass to finish the layup.
That looked like a bad possession, but the rebound saved it.
Outside Banks. There's the pick. It's stolen. Free against Gervin. Houston passes to Robinson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, they had a plan coming into this one, and they have executed on it perfectly.
Yeah, getting out ahead early on by stifling the competition on both ends of the floor.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
And that one falls for Robinson. We are early in the season, Mike. As a coach, what are you looking for at this time of the year?
I think finding a rotation is the most important thing. Getting the answers to questions like, which guys can you rely on? Who do you want to end games with?
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Spurs trail by 11. Outside Gervin. Back to Moore. Mitchell outside. There's the pick. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. To the wing right side. Here's Banks. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Hubbard the pass to Robinson. It's blocked.
And at over 7'2", Gilmore loves making his presence felt on defense, especially around the rim.
Mitchell, score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They finally get on the board. Boy, that's got to be a relief.
Woo! And no doubt hoping their offense flows a bit easier now that they've broken the seal.
Here's Houston. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Hubbard. To the paint. Houston, no good. Spurs trail by 9. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Mitchell kicks to Banks. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Gilmore. Bank shot, no good.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
No coverage that time.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they've put it to good use.
Now, here's Mitchell. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And a substantial chunk of his scoring came at the line as they struggled to defend him without fouling.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Taking advantage of a defensive error with that pass.
The Spurs shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Banks. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Free. He's coming off a 22-point game against Chicago. To the middle. Houston, no good. Spurs trail by 8. Pass to Banks. And more kicks to Mitchell. Puts one up from 19. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
When guarding pick and rolls, rule number 1, stop the ball handler.
Here's Hubbard. Hubbard by Mitchell. Hubbard the pass to Shelton. Here's Free. Pass to Houston. Fires from the wing. Banks with a rebound. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
Houston. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Cleveland on defense. 6-point game. Back to Jones. Clock at 6. Here's Gilmore. Guarded by Robinson. Down low. Hubbard with the bucket. Hubbard's got his second bucket of the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Archibald. Outside Gervin. Outside Jones. Pass to Gilmore. Here's Houston. Nothing on the board. Over to the wing. Here's Free. Guarded by Gervin. Here's Free. Lets it go with the 3. Houston, no good.
He just can't seem to get anything to go. He's in a bit of a rut.
He's got to simplify things on offense. Concentrate on getting quality looks and not settling for bad shots.
Spurs trail by 8. Archibald passes to Jones. To the inside. Engler. And it's blocked.
You see the energy he plays with on defense. Phenomenal work.
Free can't get it to go.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
And Roberts kicks to Jones. Pass to Archibald. And here's Jones. Down low. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. 6-point lead. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
At the line, you wonder if, in fact, the road crowd got into their heads a little bit.
I wonder, too. They were bad at the stripe. That was key in that loss.
Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Roberts. Spurs passing it around. Gordon, the pass to Archibald. Now here's Jones. Here's Roberts. Here's Archibald. No good on the 3. Now here's Bagley. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Free. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Bagley, the pass to Free. The 15-footer. And Jones pulls it down. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Out to the right wing. Free against Gordon. And that one is off. Cleveland leading by 6. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Hinson. And here's Bagley. Here's Hinson, defended by Gordon. They need this one. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Engler, guarded by Robinson. Pass to Archibald. Now Gordon. And Jones has it in the corner. No good. Here's Hinson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And an easy call for the officials there.
Yeah, don't argue that whistle. Pretty obvious.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Both teams will make substitutions. And he can't hit the second. And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
That first quarter looked like a track meet for them. Lots of funning and running.
It's kind of like one of my practices. Either way, great job in transition.
Now, here's Bagley. Still scoreless. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Pass to Jones. Stolen away. It's Parker with the drive. And here's Bagley, guarded by Paxson. Bagley the pass to Hinson. 6 to shoot. Now Bagley, guarded by Paxson. A shot. San Antonio with the rebound. Shoots from the baseline. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 6.
They look to him offensively. A player who makes an impact on this end.
High post Bagley. Pass to Parker. Now here's Turner. Back to Parker. Over Paxson. Parker's shot is off. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Bagley the pass to Hinson. And there it is for him. Hinson's got his first 2 points of the night. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. When they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. It's intercepted. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Spurs working the ball around now. And the shot goes down. Jones has got his first points in this one.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
To the paint, here's Parker. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Took the smaller defender to task inside. Great recognition of the mismatch.
Screen by Jones. Mitchell dishes to Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
This is what a floor general looks like. The vision and the pinpoint pass.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Timeout called Cleveland.
And with their offense sputtering, time to talk things over.
Yeah, they've got to get organized and make more of their opportunities.
Checked in for the Spurs. Here's Hinson, covered by Mitchell. And Jones sends it back.
That's called protecting the rim, folks. What a play.
And Gervin kicks to Mitchell. Roberts passes to Gervin. Left side, Jones. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Hinson. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Hubbard. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Spurs trail by 6. Gervin outside. Here's Mitchell. Here's Archibald. Still yet to score. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Roberts. Launches it. And Hinson pulls it down.
Defense got all kinds of fortunate right there. Usually he takes full advantage of that situation.
I'm sure he'll take another shot at it if they keep giving him openings. Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
Spurs have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Roberts. Pass to Archibald. There's a screen. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Hubbard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's World B. Free. Good work defensively by Gervin. Spurs trail by 8. Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Drives to the hoop.
Turning defense into offense.
Yep, he had no doubt. Diddy Clark, he was going to take it all the way.
Love the activity defensively, leading to points.
And San Antonio shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Pass to Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Perfection using the screen that time.
Wasn't that beautiful? The strong pick allows him to get free.
Defensively, the rotation was late, and they took advantage.
Here's Hinson. Here's Free. He's got 6. Pulls it up. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Archibald. And here is Mitchell. Back to Gervin. Banked in off the glass.
Those difficult hoops, ones like Gervin just scored. Those makes are why the Iceman is special.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Teams deciding to change it up. Cleveland leading by 8. Pass to Hubbard. Here's Free, covered by Gervin. Here's Houston. Hubbard the pass to Free. 5 on the clock. There's Houston. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Gervin surveying the D. Mitchell finds more. Back to Mitchell. Now Gervin. Mitchell, a screen on Free. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Banks. Second shot opportunity. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
An excellent rebounder. Gilmore uses that size and length well to track down misses.
Here's Free. Here's Hubbard, covered by Mitchell. On the wing, Houston, no good. Spurs trail by 6. Mitchell outside. Driving to the basket. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jones checked in for Mitchell.
San Antonio substitution. Number 42.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Pass to Free. Here's Hubbard. Here's Houston. No scoring in this one. Free passes to Hubbard. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Spurs shooting the ball beautifully in the second quarter. They're at 55% for the field. Banks kicks to Jones. Spurs passing it around. Gervin against Free. Tries a 3. Hubbard with the rebound. Hubbard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Free. Here's Hubbard to end the cold streak, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. In transition, here come the Spurs. Gervin outside. Here's Gilmore. Moore outside. Pass to Jones. Here's Gilmore. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Gilmore's got 4 points in the quarter.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Here's Free. Houston passes to Shelton. To the middle. Here's Free. Here's Robinson. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Robinson's got 9.
Love seeing that kind of activity on the offensive glass. Nicely done.
And Morks to Gervin. Pass to Jones. Here's Gilmore, guarded by Robinson. Count that one. Gilmore's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Close to the hoop. When 7'2" Gilmore gets the rock, there's 0 you can do defensively.
1:32 left in the first half. Here's Free, covered by Gervin. Here's Hubbard. Here's Houston. Still without a basket. Free can't get it to go. Clark, they're so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is critical.
Gervin outside. Here's Gilmore, guarded by Robinson. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Here's Hubbard. Rebound San Antonio. Outside Gervin. Back to Banks. Pass to Moore. Now here's Gervin. Outside Banks. Inside, stolen by Robinson. Poked loose and stolen by Gervin. And good that time. Gervin's got 4 this quarter.
Pretty easy around the cup. He'll convert that most every time.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Hubbard. Here's Houston. Here's Free, guarded by Gervin. Here's Free, looking to get it going, and he lays it up and in. He's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Cleveland. Outside Banks. Mitchell outside. Back to Gervin. Pass to Moore. Shot clock at 6. Banks kicks to Mitchell. The three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Free. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Hubbard the pass to Houston. Here's Free. Here's Hubbard. Rebound San Antonio. Gilmore's got rebound number 8 now on the night. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Now here's Banks. To the inside. Stolen. Here's Houston. Pass to Free. Here's Houston. Here's Free. Guarded by Gervin. 4 on the clock. Shoots it up. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket. Amazing one-handed punch right there.
Oh, man on a mission, Clark. You're right. In a close game, showing some ferocity.
These are the dunks you better finish if you're going up with just one hand.
Pass to Free. Here's Hubbard. And here is Robinson. Gilmore grabs the miss. Mitchell left side. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
There is no excuse for them to be giving the ball up as much as they have been. Hopefully, they can get on the same page during this timeout.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Gervin. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And now just a 2-point Cavalier lead. So it's the Cavaliers now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Free passes to Shelton. Here's Hubbard. Here's Free. 8 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Houston. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Mitchell to Gervin. Another steal. To the wing on the left. Free passes to Hubbard. Here's Houston. Here's Hubbard. Covered by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Pass to Houston. Here's Free. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Gervin. Banks dishes to Moore for the tie. Some solid defense from Robinson. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Houston, no good.
Incredible effort defensively. No easy buckets.
Moore inside, guarded by Robinson. Spurs passing it around. Banks kicks to Mitchell. Here's Gervin. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. The Cavaliers shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Houston passes to Hubbard. Free against Gervin. They could use a bucket. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Taking advantage of what the defense is giving them, the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
That's good from Banks. Here's Houston. He has yet to score. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Shelton.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
High post try, and it's Mitchell missing. The Cavaliers shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%.
He did not hesitate to attack the shot, letting the offense know the rim is under his protection.
Outside Gervin. Pass to Gilmore. Now here's Mitchell. Gervin passes to Moore. Clock at 4. Here's Gilmore. Here's Mitchell. And the layup's good off the glass. Mitchell's got 10 points.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Looking to get back on track here. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to a point with the bucket from Free.
You've got to admire Free's creativity, especially when it comes to his insane handles.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Outside Banks. Pass to Gilmore. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Moore left side. And here is Mitchell. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
His hot streak continues.
Night after night, making his presence felt offensively.
Here's Houston. No scoring in this one. And here is Robinson. Pass to Houston. Here's Free. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hubbard. Covered by Mitchell. From the wing. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Hubbard. Covered by Mitchell. Hubbard the pass to Free. Pass to Robinson. It's blocked.
With the length that Gilmore possesses, every shot has a chance to be sent away.
Here's Moore. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Free over Gilmore. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Gervin. Uses the glass to drop it in. Gervin's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
This is where Gervin looks to score whenever he can, the mid-range area.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Well, we don't have to guess what they're going to be talking about. We know what the deal is.
Yeah, the offense has been throttled. They have to figure this thing out.
Outside, Bagley. Here's Houston. Still yet to score. Here's Robinson. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Really good anticipation. Got a hand in the face right there.
Really disruptive defensively. Great challenge.
Here's Hubbard. 6 points for him. Pass to Houston. Now here's Bagley. 6 on the shot clock. To end the drought. A rebound by the Spurs. Jones has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside, Gervin. Stolen by Robinson. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Yep, that one goes. Bagley's got his first points of the night.
Fast break buckets, easy money, and they are very key to your success.
It's so tough scoring in this league. You run anytime you can.
Here's Archibald. Right side, Jones. Spurs working the ball around now. Shoots. Hubbard with the rebound. Hubbard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Driving the lane. Pass to Houston. Here's Robinson. Excellent D that time from Jones.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Right on the bucket.
We see Gervin do this so very often, taking over games in his cool, effortless manner.
Here's Bagley. 1:33 left to play in the third. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Now, here is Robinson. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 2 for 3. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
I bet Coach loves to see this. Attacking the interior for a safer shot.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Coach wants to discuss things here. A few things to address.
And keeping everyone on the same page requires that communication.
Both teams making some changes here. .59 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Paxson. Archibald passes to Paxson. Just 5 on the clock. Down low, and Hayes kicks to Roberts. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Hinson. Here's Free. Outside, Bagley. To the middle. It's rebounded by Paxson. Here's Archibald. Paxson outside. Over Free. George Gervin getting it done for the Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Back to Paxson. Now, here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. It's blocked.
There is no back down in this fella, putting everything into his defense.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Bagley.
These high percentage looks don't come easy for Bagley, but he fights for them.
San Antonio with the ball. Paxson outside. Mitchell outside. Over to the left wing. Roberts passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, that's what we call a good foul. Make them earn it at the line.
It might not be pretty, but that's the right play in that situation. He saved the layup with that foul.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Paxson. And the Spurs making a change here. Phillips has checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Pass to Hinson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Bagley the pass to Free. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hinson to tie it up. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Phillips. The rebound by Turner. The Cavaliers trail by 3. They need to find a high percentage shot clock to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Here's Hinson. Pass to Free. From downtown. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
In the lineup for the Spurs, number 17, Sam Cullum.
High post Bagley. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Free, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Look now, World B. Free averages over 30 a season. So he's a bona fide, certified, credentialed bucket maker.
Pass to Roberts. To the right side. Out to the wing. Mitchell outside. To the paint. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
With a hard road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Outside, Bagley. Hinson, the pass to Free. Now Bagley. Here's Free. 5 to shoot. Yep, it counts. He's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He knows he can't waste this possession, so he works his way inside for a point-blank look.
No reason to settle in these situations. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take it.
Now here's Jones. Jacks up a 3. And it's Free with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. So they take the lead. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Roberts. Here's Mitchell. Jones sets the pick for Mitchell. Jones, no one around him. No good from 18.
Couldn't have asked for a better look. And a little frustration and didn't get it to drop.
And here's Bagley. Right wing. Here's Free. Covered by Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Bagley. Offline with his 3. The Spurs shooting about 42% so far. Here's Paxson. Takes it off the glass.
Work that ball down low. Good things will happen.
Timeout, Cavaliers. Both teams making substitutions here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Hubbard. Pass to Houston. Cleveland moving it around. Shelton passes to Houston. Pulls up on the wing. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Mitchell over to the wing. Maxings to Gervin. Jones the pass to Mitchell. Here's Gilmore. Pass to Gervin. For 3, Paxson. Cavaliers with the rebound. Hubbard's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Free, guarded by Paxson. Shelton passes to Hubbard. Fires from deep. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Mitchell.
Assist from
Now it's a 3-point San Antonio lead. Cavaliers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Pass to Hubbard. To the left side wing. Irvin against Free. Rebound San Antonio. Jones has got 11 rebounds in the game. Mitchell passes to Jones. Back to Mitchell. Shot from the wing. Again, the Spurs good for 2. And so here's Cleveland trailing by 5. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Here's Free. Pocket 6. Here's Robinson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Mitchell. Jackson outside. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from the wing. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Houston. Guarded by Paxson. Houston, no good.
He's got a nice feel for the crossover, but you still have to finish it off.
Mitchell passes to Gilmore. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 6 assists here tonight.
Doing what they can to grow this lead as the clock winds down.
Got to make it as difficult as possible for there to be any kind of comeback. This is just what they want to be doing.
Here's Free. Pass to Houston. Four on the shot clock. Covered the pass to Free. Here's Robinson. It's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Spurs with some changes. Banks checked in for Jones. And Moore subbed in for John Paxson. Timeout, Spurs.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Moore outside. Outside Banks. Pass to Mitchell. Into the lane. Here's Gilmore, 6 to shoot. Off target from the baseline. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Down low, here's Shelton. Nails the baby hook.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Working it down low and going to work.
Spurs have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Banks. Now here's Gervin. Back to Banks. Mitchell outside. Lets it go from deep. Robinson pulls it in.
Surprising to see him miss from there.
Yeah, but I expect him to keep firing away when given the chance.
Houston, no good. Spurs leading by 5. Mitchell outside. And he gets it, 1 to go. Cleveland has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And that one falls.
When you need points, you go to a walking bucket like World Be Free. The team knows they can rely on this guy.
San Antonio leading by 5. Moore outside. Here's Mitchell. Gervin right side. Can't get it to go. Cavaliers shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. And stolen by Banks. Gervin in the post. Jumper is off. Now Cleveland shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Robinson. Got it to go off the glass.
Clearly a mix-up defensively there. Way too easy inside.
And in a close game, those can come back to haunt you.
Shot from 12. And it misses. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And it's denied.
Meeting right at the rim. He timed that block perfectly.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
With the score being so close, you never want to see the team just give the ball away like that.
And 101 left here in the fourth quarter. That does not go. And so it's Gervin with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. Here's Mitchell. Gervin in the post. 3 defending. It drops.
Showing no fear. Gervin keeps his composure and tracks down a bucket.
Timeout, Cavaliers. Poked away. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for San Antonio, George Gervin, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Ideal outcome for this trip, making every shot and padding their lead.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
Hey, it's pretty simple, if we're honest. Tonight, they just weren't good enough.
At this point, you start thinking of next game, because this one is finished.
Here's Robinson. For 3. Doesn't get that one. And so it's San Antonio with the win. They came in, Clark, wanting to play spoiler on the road, and they have.
You know what, Kevin? You either buckle in the hostile environment or you use that energy for you. They clearly used it as motivation.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
In the trench with all of my Benz occur on the song with labels.